Hello everyone, welcome back to another pastel painting. It's Ginger here and we are going to go back to our meadows and flowers. It's a subject I absolutely adore and I just love the kind of almost romantic feel. So as you can see, this here is a piece of pastel paper. It's pastel matte and I use this for, I'm waving a paintbrush around. I used this for a winter landscape. You can check out the video for my videos list, and what I have done is I have simply washed this paper down with a wet cloth and just taken all of the base pastel off. So as you can hear, we still have our tooth and we have this shadow of the previous painting on it. So we're just going to reuse this piece today, which I think really does help. I love reusing bits of pastel paper. It's just great to be able to keep reusing pieces rather than have to buy more. It's also cheaper, so for those that want to spend less, pastel is not a cheap hobby. So let us get started. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start with an underpainting. I really want to create something that's quite bright and vibrant on here. So let's start with layering down some pretty darks. And yes, the reason I got the paintbrush is because I will be using water to wash down my underpainting. Sometimes I will use some tissue paper, foam, towel, alcohol or water, but for those that want to do a cheap and slightly greener version of creating a good underpainting without having too much pastel already ground into the tooth of your paper, then yes, definitely water is a really good, cheap, eco-friendly way to go. So that's how we're going to go today. So let's get a dark. Right. Nice. This is one of my Blue Earth pastels. As you can see, I do not have much of it left. It is an absolute gorgeous dark. What I'm going to do is mark out on a really high horizon line. And yeah, I want to be able to I'm going to bring it from this direction, I think, up. A kind of shallow way. So actually I want to kind of point in this direction, so we're going this way. And we've got trees out there. Tree here. Not too high a tree there, but I do want a tree there. So yeah, we'll just put, right, let's go for our darks. Now, what adds in a really nice colour, really nice, I'm going for purples today. Let's go for purples. It's really nice pinky purples. It's kind of like our mid-tone. We're going to do our lights up here and then obviously two darks kind of at the bottom. Really well. I'm not going to say that's not, I know, it's not lighter, but it's just, well, it is lighter, it's not lighter. I know what I mean. And I want to, I want some of this, I'm bringing some of this in anyway, but I feel like I need to add some of that. Sky in as well. Nice peachy colour. Let's use that. Be careful I don't get this too mucky. Add some pinky skies. So beautiful. And maybe some right, let's add some water. Before I can get it's too muddy otherwise. I think first thing we'll do is sky. Gosh, it's such a lovely colour. I don't want to get too much of this purple in. How gorgeously dark that is. Bear in mind, it will dry later, so don't panic. I have absolutely no idea what's going on outside. Because it was really quiet and suddenly there's a whole bunch of people there. I have no idea, and now they're all staring at me. That point where you think, what on earth is going on? Well, that's exactly what I'm thinking right now. See, this is drying pretty quickly anyway, which is great. Great, we'll let that dry. Okay, that's that dry. You probably can't see it as well as I can, but it's definitely dry. Right, let us crack on. I really want to bring back some of this sky. Just love these colours. Bit more that pink. Blue that needs to go in. That's pretty. We'll leave it like that. Right. We'll go back in the go back in more darks. We've got plenty of that going on. I do want to add some more dark back to the bottom of these trees. Darkest, which is our green here. You can just about see it going on. You'll see this will just kind of suddenly come alive. Right, so that's better. That's our green, that's the next darkest colour. I'm going to do some work on these trees at the back because I don't want to. Another lighter colour as well. It's blue, bluey green. Right. So I'm going to reinforce this one. There. A bit happier with our tree line. I have to apologise, I'm really croaky at the moment. And for some reason I seem to have a whole host of tourists outside my house on some sort of weird tour. So we're just going to largely ignore them for the time being. Right. Let me get some more of this purple back in that we've lost. So kind of just digging it in and then dropping it down. And the reason for that is because when you look at these things in the distance, this is probably more like what you're going to see, is that it looks like it's grass is coming down, and actually it isn't, but that's fine, that's kind of what you want. I'm just going to reinforce and maybe darken this up a little bit, not much, just a little bit. I need to do something with this lighter patch here. That's better. Right. Right. Now, yes, it's probably quite dark to your eyes, but trust me, it's not as dark as it looks. Not helped by the fact we're a bit late in the day for painting, and I'm painting in one of the big bay sash and case windows, so I've got mostly light coming from one side. So I do have a light on this side, which is my ring light, and then the light on this side. See the two? That's the window, so that's natural light, and that is my ring light. And I have kind of tried to get it as close, so it is on this side. My ring light is in kind of warm window side, is in cool white to match the light coming on the other side. So it's not too bad, only even in the front. Right. I'll bring some of this in now. I almost wish this was a bit bigger. I could do long marks, but here you go. This is the piece I've got to work with. I want this to come down. And let's put this on this side. Actually, it might be better if I go that way. So the darkest section is where we want the eye to lead. We want it to go that way. So we want still too much grass. I'm gonna bring this up a little bit. That'll do. Some of those switches are more. It's more of a blue tone, this one. Okay, so we're starting to get that down. What's all this? Bluey grey, I think. Not much, just little patches of it here and there. Go into the lighter colours now. Still got this peach. Now I do want this peach to come in. Ooh, I think that's too peach. I'm gonna try this. Oh, I like that. Oh yeah, that's pretty. So I want to try and keep the direction every time. Like, do you want to add some of this purple in? Just love that colour, look at that. Not much, just little bits here and there. Sorry, still very, very croaky. And then we got this beautiful peach colour that we want to bring in. Just to lighten it slightly in certain areas. Yeah. Oh will do. Right. Now, I've got a few, put these flowers in. A few, lots of these flowers. I'm going to do some blue and yellow because they're really good complementary colours. They're almost complete opposites, but they are really beautiful colour. I don't really have a reference photo for this. I am literally just going, some other, what should we put where? Because I'm having to press quite hard. There's a lot of pastel down, so I'm gonna make sure that we get into this as much as possible. Beautiful bright yellow. Which we'll just bring in now. With our lighter blue going in. Look how beautiful that blue is. Really vibrant. Our lightest blue should go in as well. This one's a bit soft, so it keeps crumbling, and then I've dropped it down my sleeve, which is really not helpful. There we go. Really bright yellow. So almost like a lime. Well, not a lime. Why lime's green? Why am I saying lime? It's not lime. It's a very vibrant kind of lemon yellow. So it's a little bit more cooler than the warm yellows we've already put down. Putting a few of these little violet ones. Just to add that contrast, and also some of these greens. This is the darker one. You won't see as much of this. Hopefully you will see some of it. Remember, if you're doing grass, don't all make it go in the same direction. Some of this in. That's in a few more pieces of it was there in the end. Lime colour, we've got an even brighter one. There's also a much softer pastel from the Unisons. Now what I might do is bring some of these blues back in. I've lost them a wee bit because of the grass. It's fine. Isn't it? It's rather pretty. violet ones. I'm wondering if maybe I should make them more pink. It's always good to make sure that you've got some colours that come from the sky. Because you do really want to make sure that there is always complement going on between the sky and what's going on here. Keep breaking. Just want a little bit more cohesion between this zigzag, and just make sure that we are getting people looking in the right direction. That's a bit better. Yeah, I really like that. Right, let's sign that off. Have my little mint green. Now, apologies for the croaky voice. Hope you guys all enjoyed that, and I hope to see you all very soon for the next one.